What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Kevin and I make videos on my 370Z Nismo. So if you're interested, consider subscribing, leave me a comment, drop a like on the video. By the title of the video, you guys already know what I'm gonna be installing on the Z, and I think it's long overdue. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, but at the time Z1 didn't have one, and the only company that had the undershroud for the V1 Nismo was I think it's a Z-Speed undershroud for the Nismo. But now that Z1 has their own, I am installing that. I still have it in the box. Of course, I already opened it because when I received the package, it came all destroyed and I thought there was missing pieces. So hopefully there's nothing missing that I need today, or else I'm gonna have to contact them. Let me unbox this, show you guys what's in there. I do have other things, that kind of smaller things to add to the car, but let's go unbox that. This install might take a while because there's some things that I have to do, especially with like the riv nuts, but we're gonna get to it. So the main reason why I want to install this on the Z is because of the service panel that the Z1 undershroud has. If you guys don't know or have ever been under a 370Z, doing your oil change with that plastic flap is annoying, and you kind of have to like tape it down or hold it while the oil is draining. I hope that this service panel comes in handy because that's the one thing I'm looking forward to. And since we did lower the car, I do scrape a lot, so I think the plastic undershroud is damaged. But hopefully with this, it doesn't get damaged as much as a plastic would. But let's go unbox this and I'll show you guys what's inside. If you guys are liking the shirt or the shorts, actually these are samples and I haven't released them, but the shirt, this is a graphic tee that we made, Silent Society. Go check us out, link will be down below. Just a small little plug. I never get to use this, so this is kind of pretty cool. Comes in handy when unboxing. But like I was saying, the box came damaged. I thought the packaging from Z1 would be a lot better. I've never had any issues with packaging, but for this one, I don't know why. Obviously, I opened the top, but as you can see, the bottom, like right there in the corner, I thought like something might have came out. Hopefully, nothing. Kind of double check to see if anything was missing. It didn't look like anything was missing, but I guess we're gonna find out today. So, this box. Assuming this is the hardware for the undershroud. Front panel with the vents. So with the V1 undershroud, it has like this extra fin that goes like on the side because the bumper is different. So that's one side. Here's the other side. And I went with the aluminum. I wanted to go black, but with everything under there being black, it's it would just hide everything, or it would just kind of blend in. So I kind of just went with the aluminum to kind of, probably still won't be able to see under there, but I think the aluminum would be a great touch. This is the service panel, and I think there's only two panels. So there's the front panel and then the service panel. The videos I've seen, there's like 3 panels. So maybe a difference with the V1 is the 2 panels. So there's the second, and you can see inside there's some type of packaging to protect it all, which is kind of weird, but this is for another install for the next video. Like I said, I did order a lot of little things. This is for the other install too. Stay tuned for that because that's probably going to be a very cool install that I've also been wanting to do for a very long time, and I finally got it. So here's all the hardware that goes with the undershroud. You have your riv nut tool thing if you don't already have one. I don't, so this will probably come in handy. And then all the nuts and bolts and clip that go with the V1 Nismo, because there is a lot of bolts. Haha. So if you guys don't remember, a while ago, before I got my wheel stolen, I did add these authentic Nismo valve cap that I ordered again. These are like 20 bucks, so it's like $5 each, but I think it's a nice touch to the wheels. So we're gonna install that today. Probably won't show you guys installing them, but also got that. These are for the next video. So I've seen videos on how to do this, but I haven't really seen a V1 Nismo Undershroud install. So I'm gonna have to wing it a little bit. I know on the Z1 page, they do have an install guide, I believe. So I'm gonna go look that up real quick. Yeah, so the Z1 Nismo Undershroud, it is 400 bucks. I think the Z Speed is like a similar price, but sorry if it looks like I'm sweating. It is extremely hot outside and it looks like it's about to rain, so it might get a little fresh, but it is like 95 degrees. I have the garage open, I have no fan, and it's just hot. All right, so I got the install guide here. It tells you the parts that you're gonna need. So you need the front panel. So it does only have, well, I guess it has 4 different panels, but the front panel, the end cap panels, which were this triangle looking things. These right here, I'm assuming those are the end cap panels. Yep, so these are the end cap, and then the rear panel, that's the service panel, and that's the main reason why I got this. So it's definitely looking like it's gonna rain, so it's gonna get dark, so I might have to, I won't be able to close the garage, but hopefully it doesn't get too dark where I can't see. I mean, I do have the garage lights, but we're gonna get to this because I still don't know what I'm doing. So the first thing we're gonna do is take off the plastic undershroud that's on the car. Then I believe we're gonna drill into the car where there's like 3 pins. I'll just show you guys when I get under here on the light, because outside is getting a lot darker. But where you're gonna have to drill is where these kind of clips are. There's 3, so you're gonna have to drill into that. I'm not sure what size drill bit they are, but we're gonna find out. Don't go too big or else you will regret it. So you guys know the meme where the 10 mil is always missing. This is not even a joke. I did not plan this. I was looking for my 10 mil here and it's gone. I don't know where it's at. I do have this one, but I needed the longer one, but we'll have to do it with this and probably just extend it. But you're gonna need a 10 mil to take off all the bolts under the shroud or under the vehicle. So let's do that. It's gonna be a pretty long, there's a lot of bolts. For some reason my camera is overheating. It is hot in here, so I'm assuming it's that. It has never had that issue. So it's turning off, so I apologize if in the middle of something it turns off. But we're gonna take off these bolts under the vehicle. There is a shit ton of them. So let's get to it, take off the plastic undershroud and move on to the next step. So it just started pouring and the lights went out and I kind of messed up because I can't close the garage door now. So, and I don't have a flashlight. Whoa. Shade over there. Oh. Oh my God. Holy moly. Damn. It literally was just sunny and it's like a damn tornado outside. I don't know how I'm going to continue this video. If I do, probably until it's over. The power is still out, but I took off all the bolts and I kind of messed up on one. So if you guys are doing this, please be careful because you will snap off. I don't know if you guys can see that, but Be careful when you're taking off all the bolts, because I did just snap one off and I don't know what I'm gonna do. So also, when I was first doing this, I was taking off these bolts right here, and that is completely wrong. So I went back and put these back on. The only bolts you need to take off are the ones for the panel right here. And all I have to do now is take off these clips. There's three clips right here. Be careful with not breaking them off, but I don't think we need them again. So if you break them off, doesn't matter. But there's three. There's one right there, 2, and then 3. Gonna pop those out, and that is where you're gonna be drilling a hole for the riv nuts. So I'm gonna take these off real quick, and then you'll probably just take them off with your hands. Got one. This one's not coming out. This one. Yep. 2. This one's on here. We're gonna continue on with the video. It is still dark, there's no power. I'm not sure if we're gonna get any power today, so we're just gonna have to do it and just do it the best we can without any light except for my phone. So this is the plastic undershroud. It's flimsy, so might as well just replace it. There's a lot of scrape marks on it. The main thing why I wanted to replace this was the service panel. You would have to fold this back, and as you can see, it does not stay back when you fold it back. Kind of glad we're getting rid of this and installing the new one right over there. But first, we do have to drill into, I don't know if it's a frame or what, but it looks like it. So these 3 holes right here, not sure if you guys can see that, but there are 3 holes right here, 1, 2, and 3 right there. We're just gonna have to make them slightly bigger. So I believe from what the instructions say, where's my phone? So from what the instructions say right there, we need a 10mm drill bit or a 25/64 drill bit. So I'm gonna try to find that. I do have a thing of drill bits, so hopefully I do have that size. Let's see if I do. Hopefully I do, because I'm not trying to do this another day. After looking for a drill bit, I did not have the size they recommended, so I had to go to Lowe's, and I finally found one. Now it's completely dark. The light or the power is still out, so I have to clean this up, or at least put this down and roll it in a little bit, because I have to put the garage door down. I don't even know how I'm gonna do that because the power is out. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. I probably will continue this video tomorrow. It is currently the next day. The power came on last night around like 10:30. So it was too late for me to even continue recording. The car is still on the ground. I had to put it back down so the garage door would be able to close. So I have to jack this back up, and we can continue with the undershroud install right over there. So it is 2:41. I am trying to finish this quick and fast because it's Sunday. I just want to go inside and relax. It is really hot outside. I just cut the grass, so I'm kind of tired, but we're gonna get this done. It should be pretty simple. I do have oil to do an oil change. Even though I've only driven the car probably like 1,000 miles since the last time I changed the oil, I will be changing the oil today to test out that service panel and let you guys know if it's a lot easier. So we're gonna install this, do the oil, and we should be done with the install. So Never installed the rib nut, so I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna have to YouTube that, but safety first, we need glasses. And I got some right here to make the holes under the car, so. So as you guys can see, I drilled in the 3 holes right there. You're just gonna make them slightly bigger so the rib nut can fit in there. So now onto the rib nut. I don't know how to do that, so I'm gonna have to look that up. This looks actually pretty simple, but knowing me, I probably will still fuck this up. This is the rib nut tool that Z1 provides. I put the rib nut right there, nice and snug. After many videos and me struggling, I finally figured out how to do it, how to put the rib nut in. I would not do it this way, but I'm doing it this way and it has worked all 2 times. This is the 3rd one, but all I'm doing is using the rib nut tool, 14mm wrench, holding that and using the impact. Should be in there. Then I use the Allen bolt to take it out. Like that. Bada bing, bada boom. It's in. I didn't mess anything up, but yeah, on to the next step. Alright, so the next step is getting the end panels that look like this, using that tab, and then inserting it into this little hole. I'm going to show you guys real quick, and then you're going to use these bolts. There's 29 of them. You'll use these to secure those, but it took me a minute to figure it out. But here's one, and this is how it should line up. The tab is right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. So I can just bolt it up somehow. So I'm gonna figure that out, bolt it up, and then show you guys what I did. So let's go. So I did not think it was going to be this hard to install an undershroud, but I've been struggling all day. So one of the brackets for the corner pieces, a long time ago, I remember breaking off the head of a bolt, so you just had the threads in there. Both sides had that, and luckily the left side I was able to take it off with a vice grip, but on the right side I was not able to, so I had to drill a hole like that. And then I do have a tap and die set that I have to make new threads, but when I drilled the hole, I drilled it a little too big for the bolt that goes through there, just like slightly too big. So what I'm gonna do is try to find a nut to go on here so it won't move. So yeah, when you guys are doing this, make sure you guys be careful with the bolts under the car, because they are rusted and they will break off and snap off, and you will run into this issue. I literally just cut my fingers. I do have to continue this tomorrow. It is already 8 o'clock. I've been out here since what, like 2:40, 2:30, and yeah, I'm still not done with it, and I have to finish this by the end of the week. That is literally the last piece, and everything just bolts on, so hopefully I don't run into any more issues. So I will continue this tomorrow. I will show you guys real quick what I'm talking about. So that bracket goes right in there. I had to take it off because I just couldn't get the vice grips on it, and it just wouldn't come out, so I had to take it out. and that's when I drilled the hole on the other side right there. That bracket, that one was good. I was able to take off the threaded screw, and I got that one on there, so that side is good to go. The rib nuts are in, and all I have is just this bracket that I'm gonna put back tomorrow, and hopefully just adding the nut will secure that piece right there, the end piece. Yeah, I will continue this tomorrow. So it is day 3 of this install, and I am so tired of it. I just want to get it over with. But my solution to making the hole a little too big, since I made the hole to this part right here, and this is what attaches to the undershroud, I made it a little too big to make threads. So my solution is to put the hardware that came from Z1 just like that, and then just putting a nut right under, and hopefully that holds it together. I'm pretty sure it will. I found this nut at work, and now there's no issue, so that would be able to hold it, and I can mount on that right end piece to the undershroud. So let's get to that. I just got home from work. I want to get this over with. I have a lot to do because this week is Tuner Evo week. By the time I upload this video, it's probably gonna be way past Tuner Evo. And sorry for the like medium shirt. It's a shirt I don't care about. So what I explained actually worked, and let me show you. So if you guys ever run into this issue where you strip this bolt, like the head of the bolt, just take out this bracket, and the only hard part is drilling a hole through this bracket, because obviously the bolt is going to be in there. But it worked. All I did was I found a 10mm nut, I believe, and it goes right onto the hardware that Z1 provided. So that is on there. That is not coming off, and now we can move on to the next step. This is how it should look. Here's the other side, and now we're just gonna add the front piece and hopefully just move on to the service panel, and we can change the oil. The next step is to install the large front panel. The 3 rib nuts that you put in with the M6 25mm bolt, which are these right here, I believe, I hope, because there's 29 of them and we're gonna use 3. So I'm gonna install this. So we're almost done with the install, which I'm super excited about. I am at the securing the end caps. Let me show you. It's 8 on each side. I don't know when's the last time I recorded, because I was just putting everything together. But after you put in the 3 bolts where you put the rib nuts, then you'll secure the front of the panel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll secure all 6 of these. You'll secure the end caps with 8. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that should be good for that side. And then you'll do the same for the other side. And I believe the next step is just to put the service panel. So we're gonna test that out and actually put oil in today, because I haven't changed the oil in probably over a year. I haven't driven it. I've only driven it like 1,000 miles, but it's still good to change that. And we're gonna do that next, and we should be done with this install. So last but not least, the service panel with these M6 by 25mm bolts. We're gonna install that, and then I'm gonna actually bolt it down, cause I wanna see how it is to change the oil and have this installed. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna install it, and we should be good to go. I just noticed that I broke one of these off a long time ago. I don't remember when, and that is on there, and I'm pretty sure that's where the bolt goes, because this one is good, but this one is not. I don't know if I want to go through the trouble and taking this out or just installing one. It should be good with just one, but I'm gonna try to take this off and see if I'm able to. If not, we're just gonna roll with one because I don't want to deal with this any longer than I have to. Yeah, so it's not looking like I'm gonna be able to take that off, so I'm pretty sure we should be good with just one bolt. So I'm gonna install that and just see how it looks. Hopefully it doesn't vibrate or shake too much, so I'm gonna tighten it just a little bit tighter than I usually would, just so it doesn't vibrate. But I'll show you guys, and should be doing the oil change next. That, like that. Alright, there we go. There we go. Where the bolt at? So I got it on here, and I got it kind of snug, so it doesn't vibrate this side. I think it should be good. There is some wiggle room, which I'm worried about, but I think the noise will be minimal. Ooh. This truck just got here, and it's gonna be 5 boxes for my Tuner Evo restock. I restocked on a lot of shirts because a lot of people were buying up the shirts. So I'm gonna go and check with this guy. But yeah, it's the boxes. Yeah, besides that last bolt that I can't get out, hopefully it doesn't rattle too much. I might take it for a drive around just to see if I hear anything. But we're gonna do a quick oil change and see how quick and easy it is to use that service panel. So let's go, because I'm pretty over this install. I'm just over it. So we're just letting the rest of the oil drain into the car. Then we're gonna do a check to make sure there's no leaks under the car. But for the service panel, I would recommend it, because it's, if you don't know, if you've never changed the oil on a 370Z, the plastic undershroud, you're able to fold it, except it does not stay like off. It just wants to retract back onto the car. So the service panel is a must, and I would recommend getting the undershroud for any Z, because you're able to take that off, and you're able to access the drain plug and the filter pretty easy. So as far as the install of the undershroud, at least for the Nismo, I would say it's like a 6 out of 10. It's probably the easiest but hardest install I've done on the Z, just because of all the issues I've had, and then not having power, and then just a whole bunch of issues just to install that undershroud. But if you don't have any issues, that should take you probably like 2, max 3 hours just to install that. But for me, it took 3 days just because I had so many issues. But I would 100% recommend getting the undershroud. So that is going to be the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the install and me struggling to get the undershroud on. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to comment, leave me a like, and subscribe to the channel. We have a lot more mods coming for the Z. I'm super excited to be back to installing things onto the car. But if you haven't checked out our website, these are our mocha mesh shorts. I don't know if you guys saw, but I was wearing my shorts the whole entire video. So if you're interested and you see anything you like, check out the website. It'll be down in the description below. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out. I forgot to show you guys, but I just received my restock on my t-shirts. If you guys haven't checked out the website, go to silentsociety.shop and pick yourself up a t-shirt. You won't regret it, I promise. Peace out for all this time.